should be live. The stream should be live now. We are returning to dwarfing with people. So is everyone in the roll 20? All right.
Not yet. Give me like 2 seconds, because I had no idea what we were doing tonight.
2.
Yes, you're very
There you
clever.
are.
All right.
3 seconds.
Yes, you
Not
do
bad.
appear to be live.
1. 2.
All right.
It's been so long I'm having to read through my character's background.
Yeah, read through all your incomprehensible notes to yourself.
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
what my background was. All I remember is that I
Yeah,
like
you-
arguing with people on polls.
Holy
I
mountain.
can't-
My
Sorry,
character.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say all of my character's backstory for the moment is in that thread that was linked.
I can't even remember the last thing we did for.
All right. So just go through and let's just reintroduce your characters since it's been a while. Starting with Lord Christmas.
I'm Vin Sparkshaper. I'm a sapper. Is that right? Like a combat engineer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like to blow things up. And I like to have philosophical arguments with idiots on polls. And I like to sell annoying members of former campaigns into indentured servitude to queens. I remember we did that.
Well, technically,
Okay.
yes, but
Just understand that that this will be no problem for our dear hero, Benedict Germain. He is of course quite the bard and knows how to seduce dragon girls.
He definitely
No.
does know how to
Totally.
do that. He wasn't
Yeah,
the
he-
least
he-
riz the least riz bard ever. Didn't know shit, couldn't seduce shit. Was yeah, definitely not the case. I don't remember what I said my character's backstory was, but
You said that he was the guy from he was Vinny Santorini from Atlanta.
yeah, that's his inspiration. But like, I don't remember why he joined up with the Rude Seath or whatever.
yeah.
Maybe the opportunity to blow more shit up. That sounds right.
I don't remember you actually giving one, to be honest.
Well, there you go.
All right.
Maybe I'm secretive about it.
Next we have missiles.
Yeah, my character is named Doric Gullfrost. He's a Scald Dwarven Bard. As I recall, the TLDR is he was sort of basically spent much of his life as a drunken bum, kind of wandering around the world, and then basically took the Rude Seed as a chance to kind of turn his life around,
All right. Next.
like singing Dwarven songs
All right. Next we have
and drinking
RDP.
alcohol.
So I play Newt Bluebeard. Basically, I'm a pirate, which it's getting hard to track all the pirates that I cosplay or roleplay as.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm on the Root Sith because I used to be a pirate. I used to pillage and rape and murder, and the alternative is go on this Root Sith and absolve yourself of all your sins, or you get hanged. And I would rather die in glory than get hanged by the stage or by some crown.
All right. Next and finally we have for this session, Damon.
I'm playing a Bat Dwarf Blaze user named Skirvnir Brackmarglen. You can just call me Flicker. I am specialized in courier activities, flying through dangerous regions in order to transport messages. Though evidently I've lost my flight powers and for the sake of game design. I am the second son of the clan chief of the Emberwing clan, and all my brothers and my own father have joined Rootseath in different companies in the hopes of getting the thing that we're aiming for back. I happen to be aiming particularly for finding the historic holdings of the Brackmargoln clan and getting the Adamantian lantern that was in the family that was lost. I also intend to become the next clan head because the person who brings back the lantern would be selected for that role. and I want to get back to my loving wife and children.
All right.
Basically the USPS, but in fantasy format.
Yeah.
All right. And in addition,
Oh, and also my personal hero was Forge Feet, Savior the First Hammer.
yes,
Remember that first?
yeah, in the Battle of the
yeah.
Longest Minute.
Yes.
Battle of the Longest Minute.
All right. In addition to the PCs, we have Coldrew Captain Drakehart, normally played by Yavo, but since he will be unable to attend tonight and possibly for a while, he will be controlled by Jeff, aka Missiles.
All right.
Sorry, you're the magic user guy, so you get the magic.
I guess. Okay.
We also have Boulder Anvil Breaker, the world's largest dwarf, who will be controlled by Damon. We have
Yeah.
Matilda the Pack Mule, who will mostly fade into the background.
Matilda.
And then we have Oakbold the Clever, who will mostly be controlled by...
He's
Oh,
not
yeah.
part of the party.
I fucking forgot Old Ball was in this.
Oh god damn
He
it! That
is
motherfucker.
not part of the party.
So,
we
That'd
could
be
use
annoying.
Yeah, no,
we
it's
can use
cool.
him. We can use him as our little fucking.
look,
We can use him to do unsavory shit.
If
We
I
want that.
remember
Yeah.
correctly, we've got a stick that produces more sticks, and
Yeah.
Each
also-
of us has a wand of
and-
create
and-
wand.
and also he seems to have an infinite number of hats. I'm sure that we can do something with this.
Yeah.
Infinite amounts of felt and infinite amount of sticks that make infinite amount of sticks. Come on.
If I recall correctly, we also have some actually, well,
Oh,
I was gonna say
and we
actually
have
useful
the
item.
immovable rod.
You have a movable rod. We have a sack full of, what are they called? Metal worms? The
rustworms.
shit that eats metal?
Yeah.
Rust worms. They eat metal.
I have a shell phone.
Where the fuck is my inventory sheet? I don't remember.
It's,
I feel like
It's in here somewhere.
Yeah, we
are
had
you
a
not
bunch of
looking at
different
it currently? Like, it's in the dwarf game inventories.
dwarf resources.
It says
Uh,
inventory sheet.
Yeah.
What?
You have to scroll a little bit down. It's dated 18th August
Dwarf
2024.
locations, resources.
Yeah.
So you should see a hex map, and below that hex map is
The dwarf game.
inventory sheets for Dwarf Game PC.
Oh.
Oh no, this is
It's
Barrow.
yeah,
these
I went too far down.
new- Is this new Blaze user spells and stuff like that? Is that new or
Which
Here we go.
thing we
on
looking at?
the Google Doc?
Where in the Google
Or
Doc?
not the Google Doc, excuse me, the sheets. The equipment.
The equipment sheet? No, don't.
Yeah.
Don't pay attention to the stuff that's on the sheet. Some of that was just me experimenting with stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, I feel like I remember having something like a because we were on the high seas, right? And
Were we?
Or
And
was
where we
this
know?
another
We,
game?
there was one session where we were going down a river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We-
Yeah.
we
and
took a
there's
side-
a giant mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
think-
giant
Moving
mimic that was the
tower.
castle.
Didn't
Yeah, I
we
think-
have a portable hole?
Yes.
I believe we do, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you
Okay.
have a portable
Where's
hole.
that in our?
Isn't that currently full of mimic blood?
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
It's
sure.
currently full of mimic blood.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where you put your shit.
The issue is that we have many portable holes, and it's hard to keep track of like which portable hole.
I think we only have one at the moment, or maybe two?
You only have one portable hole
In this game.
in this game.
Oh, okay, I see
Okay.
what you mean.
Yeah, sorry, I could have done I could have done better with explaining it, but it's like we have so many fucking games where we use portable holes that it's hard to keep track of what
They're useful
what is
things.
in each portable hole for each game.
Alright, you
Need to
you
fucking-
definitely had a portable hole, but if you did not write down what was in it elsewhere, I'm just
I don't think that we actually put anything in. I think that we only recently got it, and we're utilizing the donkey more generally for holding stuff.
Yeah, we're using Matilda, I think, for like carrying stuff, and I think
yeah.
what was it? The last time we used
So-
it was when we tried to kill the mimic.
So the very last thing that happened was you guys all went into a demon vault that a bunch of other dwarves got killed in, and managed to retrieve a chunk of adamantine ore while running away from an infinite number of crabs.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we had a fight on the train. We got to the end of that line, and there was some more shit going on there that involved an infinite number of crabs somehow.
We
And then
just
you ran away.
We just ran away from the
Bravely
infinite
ran away.
crabs.
Wasn't there also some incident where we just tried to extort a religious dude on a pyramid?
Yeah, that was way earlier though.
Okay.
Okay, I just responded to the equipment people picked out. I don't know who picked what though.
No,
it
that
looks
was
like
that was Dark Tower.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Did we seal the portable hole from Benedict Germain?
I don't remember where you got the portable hole. You can go look at the fucking streams.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
Anyways,
I'll add.
so that was the last thing you were doing, and you were heading north towards one of the meteorite impact sites. I didn't prepare as much as I'd like to. I wanted to, so things might go a little short, but hey, at least we're gaming a bit, and we're getting back on track with the Dwarf game.
Mm-hmm.
So, looking at the hex map, where are we specifically?
You were in, I believe, 1305.
1305. Freehold's land?
What?
Near,
Hold
in
on.
the, it's 1305, what is that, Freehold's land?
I have that map saved in here somewhere.
Alright, let's...
13.
Yeah, the Freehold's territory, yes, in the upper right.
Okay.
Okay, here's what
Uh,
I
s-
listed as our group and character objectives.
Sorry, no, you were in 1303, not
of the Dwarf
1305.
thing.
Okay. What is that icon in 1303 supposed to be? It looks like a fucking. Is it like gate?
Yeah, that's like a portcullis. That just means like a dungeon.
Oh.
And we just cleared it, okay.
So you know that the
What exactly did we get from that dungeon again?
a chunk of
remember.
adamantite, a literally
Oh,
priceless
right.
chunk
Yeah.
of ore.
Holy
Priceless
metal.
Holy metal, plus I guess a fuck ton of crabs that we could consume for the next few days. Assuming we took any crab meat with us.
I don't think we stopped to try and grab any of the crabs lest we get, completely buried by an infinite crab avalanche. Although I don't exactly
Avalanche.
remember.
So it says
Did you
an
say Crabalanche?
Emberwing burial.
I said Crabalanche.
Okay.
It says an Emberwing burial, main plan hold, image of volcano in tropical area. Might be information on where the lantern is. And that was like 300 years back or something.
Yeah.
Because that's so. And I feel like I remember somebody saying, in fact, it was the dwarf, or sorry, not dwarf, the gnome, that said, "Oh yeah, I know where that is." Right?
Yeah, Oakbolt said that.
Where did he say it was?
It's like oh, we gotta search around more. I'm not exactly sure its location, but my archaeology thing is it's tough going.
Your archaeology thing?
Yeah, I'm an
I
archaeologist.
provide
This
him the
was
map,
established
and I
ages ago.
say, I give him the map, and I say, archaeology right here.
I'm an archaeologist, not a cartographer.
I take off his hats and I start putting them on sticks.
The sticks are too small. The heads just kind of flop over.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, and I make several of those sticks, and then I put them in the shape of a gnome, and then have him die.
Why don't we make a big, kite?
Well, with
Sure.
a kite,
Oakbolt hat?
Yeah, we could try to make like a hot air balloon made out of sticks and
Hell
of many
yes.
infinite hats. Yeah.
Are we gonna
Hell
are we
yeah.
gonna fucking Tears of the Kingdom this shit?
Yeah.
Ultra
it-
hand together a hot air balloon made of gnome hats and a fire
we have-
source.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
have
look, we have an
sticks
infinite number of
of-
sticks.
Yeah, we have sticks of infinite sticks. We have infinite number of fabric hats.
And we are
This is
dwarves.
feasible.
We are craftsmen.
yes,
We'll
We
get
can
around a
sing
lot easier.
We can sing Diggy Diggy Hole while we do it, even though we're building shit and not digging holes.
All right.
No, we have to sing the other one.
What's the other one?
The
Moon
Moon
Quest.
Quest song.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Hold on, I'll find it.
And my understanding of shanties does not extend to, land shit. The only thing I do understand is fucking Diggy Diggy Hole. Diggy Diggy Hole is really the only land-based shanty that I'm aware of. So if any of you have any other land-based shanties or air-based shanties,
I believe this is the.
I
I believe
is
this
there
is the-
a bigger the copy of the map I have placed in Discord seems to have been crushed significantly. Is there another one that we can have access to?
I mean, in the
Thorwald?
pinned comments is a pretty good one.
Okay. Thank you. Much better.
But yeah, so last time you were in 1303 and you're heading towards 1500.
13.
Oh, those little upside down triangles are the approximate locations of the
Meteorite
shards.
Yes.
Meteorite shards. Yes. All right.
Okay,
15.
so there's like a dark castle at 10.001.
Yeah, that's in the goblin area.
Yeah, that's a goblin hold.
Yeah. Hostile, I'm assuming.
It
And you
says
said
that
the,
star pieces are located. I don't see a star piece located at 10.00.
There isn't.
15.00.
That's why I said 15 odd.
15. Thank you.
And
And what
freehold.
Yeah, what exactly is the freeholds?
It's basically just like a free town run by a bunch of polar bear people that engage in trade and hunting in the glacial areas.
So reasonably neutral territory.
Yeah.
What do the yellow bands mean? Like over 16.007 or 19?
Say
005.
say the hex code again.
16.007.
Are those like pads? Trail?
16.007. So let's go. Yeah, that's just a trail through the mountains.
Okay, so up at 15, hidden behind that red border, there's a yellow path there.
Yeah.
Wonder what's going up there regularly.
You mean from 17007 to 15007?
No, 15.
From 1501 to 1500.
Yeah.
1501.
It's a very short little yellow path, partially
Yeah,
hidden by the
there's-
dotted red line.
Yeah, there is a path up the mountain.
Oh, yeah, I see.
okay. I see it
Yeah.
now.
So,
Okay.
anyway, do you guys want to go north around the lake, which I think is a little shorter, or do you want to take a little bit more time and go south around and hit maybe?
One of our goals was to make allies. We wanted to support unity, build alliances, get oaths of military support from the various non-Dwarven races that still don't see the Root Seath as their fight. And we want to gather wealth to arm and hire on troops.
So on our way, we want to go through 1502 to the freehold town and see what's going on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could just be missionaries and gather more intel, but who knows how they're gonna treat us, considering the fact that the previous commander we tried to find was basically a deck, and
Yeah.
wherever we went,
Yeah,
whichever
but-
town he went to and we ended up in, they were like, yeah, the commander was a bit of a dick.
But here's my question: can we make that hot air balloon?
Yes, let's make a hot air balloon.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Do you want you could make a kite, but we're talking about little like at best 6-inch long sticks. And you have no means
Bundle
of
'em
lashing them together.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's great. Yeah, bundle them together.
In
and
other words, how are we gonna- what are we
Oh, we
They'll
don't
have
have any
flex.
way. Yeah, we happen to have infinite hats, right?
We
And
have
that's
infinite
felt.
hats.
That can be utilized to make bindings, and we don't necessarily need bindings. We are dwarves. We can take those sticks and we can make notches in them that fit together with no actual binding needed.
Also, a hot air balloon is non-rigid, so we mostly just need to make the big basket.
Yeah.
And then
And we
the
got
big
the sticks
balloon.
and the wood for that basket.
So you
Yeah.
want to stay. So you're standing in the middle of the frozen tundra, just after this crab attack that you ran away from. They're like, yeah, let's spend a week making a hot air balloon.
Wait, why are we gonna meet? Why are we making a hot air balloon?
Made
Get around
So we
faster
could-
because it's cool.
Yeah, it gets us to places faster. We can do intelligence and surveillance and reconnaissance from up above.
And look,
How-
all the
how-
biggest
yeah, how long is
explosions
it
come
going
from the
to-
sky.
Sorry, second.
I said all the
Okay.
biggest explosions come from the sky.
Yes, we could yeet down fucking grenades and shit.
Hell yeah.
Question: have hot air balloons been invented yet in setting Kilroy?
The setting is slightly steampunk, so yes, though they're not common.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like we can do dynamic entry into the fucking goblin holes from above. They won't be
Yeah.
expecting it at all.
Fucking air superiority, man.
Well, it might be better to do this project while in the freehold, potentially.
All right,
Actually,
if we must achieve,
portable hole inside the hot air balloon.
What about
like
the portable
trap-
hole in this hot air?
I'm just wondering what we can do with essentially folded space.
It's a pocket
Yeah, if we
dimension.
put the pocket dimension into the hot air balloon and the hot air balloon comes crashing down, would that mean that we're safe while in the portable hole, or how's that work?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
The portable hole opens up to a pocket dimension which does not maintain the momentum of the... It's like a wormhole, right? Like, if the other end of the wormhole is in a car that crashes, right, the stuff on the other end of the wormhole isn't going to get affected.
Okay. Is it still full of mimic blood, or do we clean out the portable?
I presume it's still full of mimic blood.
I presume that too.
Okay,
We'll-
so we
we'll
should.
get it cleaned out.
Yeah, we can go to the freeholds, get up the mimic blood cleaned out. It's gonna be fine, and then we could probably make a hot air balloon.
Is mimic blood useful? Can we sell it or not?
No, it is not especially useful, and it has also been like a week since that happened, so
It's probably fucking fasted in that.
it's probably
thing.
curdled now, right? Like,
Yeah.
Magnet kernel.
Skeletonized.
One. We could
it's called skeletonization.
just find someone we really hate and dump it on them.
I mean, the
Let's
person we
build-
really.
build the
Yeah,
airship,
like,
and
like
we
the
can
world's,
put it on the
like the
ground.
world's worst Gatorade
That's
dump.
why we need. That is why we need the.
The airship. That's right. That's right. First, it'll start off as a balloon, but Vin is going to use all of his engineering prowess to turn it into a legitimate airship every chance he gets.
Yes. We could turn the hot air balloon to a fucking gunship.
All right. Yes. Let's go to our roots of steampunk in this. That's the idea. Yeah,
anyway, so
here.
you go to the town.
Adding it to group objectives.
So you're going to the town, right? The town, by
Yeah.
the way, is actually called Lakeside.
Oh, hi there. Is a guy named Bard there, perhaps?
No.
Uh,
Anyway, it's you go there. It's a pretty free-wheeling place, half permanent structures, half temporary structures. Lots of bear folk and penguin folk, you know, reminiscing
Are the
over
penguin folk
fish
friendly?
and trading. And it's mostly a trade hub.
Ah, okay.
Are the penguin folk friendly?
I mean, friendly enough.
What
How
do you
about
mean
the
by
bear?
that?
They don't dislike us.
I mean, they're not
That's
gonna.
They don't-
They're not gonna run up and knife you in the gut
Mhm.
randomly, but they're not like they're not big huggers if that's what you're asking.
All right. So, I think our Scald is our leader here, right? Or supposed to be for this sort of stuff. So, let's proselytize the Root Seath and try and gather some allies.
I believe Vin is the team leader, but the
Yeah.
Skull takes like PR, you know, first
PR.
contact with new groups.
Gotcha.
First contact with new groups. What the fuck is the Star Trek?
Yeah, you know, like
No,
fucking. What's the word I'm
that's for
looking
when
for?
that's when for TTRPG I'm waiting for finally fucking
Wait,
releases its
these
playtest.
guys
Oh,
would
yeah,
have
God.
never. Wait a minute. These guys probably never actually met the previous group because our previous group all died in the dungeon that we cleared.
Yes,
Right?
correct.
Ah,
okay.
okay. So, a good chance to do some proselytizing.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna get up on a soapbox and start talking about the horrors of the demon invasion and why y'all gotta do something about it instead of, trading fish.
What type of fish
I
are
mean,
they?
I don't
that
know.
at
Is
the
there
same
like
time. We can do that at the same time.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing what their fish collection's like.
I mean, it's Arctic. It's a lot of Arctic fishing. Seals, furs, pelts, that sort of thing.
Never really tried seals or Arctic fish before, so I'm gonna just... Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go to a tavern and start eating fucking aquatic cooked wildlife.
You can also get mammoth.
Fuck is... Wait, what?
There's
Ooh.
mammoths in this world?
Yeah, it's a
Like
it's a
mammoth-
fucking fantasy world. Of course, there's woolly mammoths.
You never.
To confirm, these are
Really?
not intelligent creatures.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean,
And-
no more
okay.
intelligent than they are in real life, which
But the bear and penguin people are intelligent.
correct.
Yeah.
And the seals are not. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there are seals and then there are seal folk, which are different things. It's like, there's monkeys and there's humans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not exactly necessarily a fan of eating monkeys either.
I mean,
Well,
but that's for other
Many
reasons.
Well-
people.
I mean, fish
Well,
eat-
in our Western notion, we're not too big on eating monkeys. I mean, there are other cultures who I assume eat monkeys, but...
Is it pretty easy to get really horrible diseases from eating monkeys?
Yes.
probably.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And it's also a problem because people pick up monkeys that die from deforestation stuff, and their bodies have been laying there for sometimes not particularly short amount of time. So yeah, zoonotic diseases spread really easily like that. Anyway,
Anyway, that's the explanation of how the fantasy world. Anyway, so Doric, you start getting up on your soapbox and proselytizing towards nobody in particular. Most people sort of ignore you.
I sit down on a literal soapbox and start singing some dwarven songs about the Rude Seed and fighting against the horrific demonic invasion.
Eventually, a penguin folk comes up with a little bit of curiosity. Maybe a little bit of curiosity. It's like, demons, you say?
Indeed, we're dwarven folk fighting against the demonic
Yeah.
invasion. Hold on, have you not heard about the demonic invasion?
What?
A lot of history down that road.
Oh boy, this is gonna take some explaining.
I posted the backstory.
So, I mean,
300 years after the fall of Kiran Ono and the battle of the longest minute,
Yeah,
the Root Seek. has
how
been
widespread is the demonic, demonic control over the world?
Pretty significant.
So would it be like weird for one of these penguin folk to not know anything about a demonic invasion, or is this place like genuinely that remote?
Roll an intelligence check for me.
How the fuck do I do that?
Roll a d20 and see if it gets under your intelligence stat.
It's been so long since I've done this. My intelligence, roll a d20.
Fortunately, you're very
It's
smart.
it's your will save.
/R. Like that.
All right, yeah, that's
5.
gonna work. So your intuition tells you that this is very unusual. Basically, everyone's heard about the demonic invasion. It's kind of a big deal.
Does he seem? Does this guy seem sincere in their question?
I mean, as far as you can tell.
I mean,
Penguin continues. So,
Yeah.
how many demons have you killed?
I forget. Have we killed any? We haven't. I don't think we've killed any.
We've not encountered.
We've killed some like
any
lesser
as
demons. We
they
haven't killed any
came-
true demons for
No.
sure, but
So,
we've,
correction. As this party, you have not killed any demons. Kind of.
Yeah, none as of yet.
Well,
In
how many have
in-
the Rude Seath killed?
In character, I don't know. Sorry, in character, none. I don't know if anybody has a backstory that would have brought them into contact with demons at any point.
not that I know of. I mean, I myself haven't killed any demons, but surely the Root Seed so far has killed some number of demons. I guess I don't know
the last minute, the very story that you were just telling, had many
Yeah.
demons die that day.
Well, I was just asking how many you killed personally. You know.
Me personally, none yet, but one can aspire to great things.
Yeah, it's not really about us. It's really more about the collective effort.
Yeah.
It's a
Greater
war.
good.
It's a war,
War, you say? So you're
indeed.
saying in this war I could kill demons,
Yes.
Yeah, you could.
absolutely
yes.
could.
and it,
Theoretically,
That would be
happen.
great.
and it wouldn't be against the law?
No.
No.
Not that I
Be
know of.
highly encouraged.
I think most people, other than demons and goblins, would strongly encourage the slaying of demons.
Yes. Why do you ask, fellow penguin?
No, no reasons. You just
Are you
Just
are you filled
just-
with bloodlust?
just clarifying, you know, legal killing and all
Is
that.
Is it ill? Oh.
How much does it pay?
Well, you know, whatever you can get off of the people you kill, or the demons you kill, you know, maybe minus a small franchising fee.
So hold on, out of character. We're essentially acting as the Crusaders, right?
Yeah.
So the Crusaders, if I remember correctly, did in fact have some degree of a commission, but that doesn't really matter for Crusaders.
I don't know if we are getting paid
Uh,
by the Root Seed in some way directly. It's I think those payments are probably going to be few and far between, as we're traveling long distances.
Probably be mostly to our families. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Our families get paid, but whatever pay we get is usually through our adventures, taking odd jobs, killing some bandits here and there, and making.
Yeah. We get what they have, and then maybe we give a little bit back to the Rude Seath for, general operations.
Correct.
So what I'm saying is, in
Are you
specific
saying-
contexts, legal murder and legal theft.
Yes.
I'm liking the sound of it.
You're suggesting
Are
you
you-
might want to join our cause?
So some
Yeah, sure.
records indicate that knights are paid 2 shillings per day for their services in 1316.
I mean,
So
How much is a shilling, though, in terms of like modern day currency? And I guess that's a weird.
6,800 pounds per day. But money back then was different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, this thing, it's like, yeah, I kind of like the sound of it. How do I join?
I'm sure
don't-
that we would have had established by our commanding officer some process for this, so we just repeat that.
Well, the process for that is, if you wanted to get him properly processed, he has to travel about 500 miles.
Yeah.
Health.
So here's what we can do, lad. Here's what we can do. We can bring you onto our ranks. We can probably send a letter about 500 miles saying we've accepted you into our ranks. And
I whisper in Vin's ear, "Hey, who's paying this guy's wages while he works for us?"
I don't pay you. I don't pay you wages.
Shut up! Shut up! Fucking way!
Hey, do you think any of us get paid? No, we get to keep the shit. We're here on a mission from the root sea.
Keep our spoils.
That's right.
Yes.
It's fucking what is it called in
What's your name,
in Metal
friend?
Gear Solid? In situ acquisition or whatever it is.
Yeah.
What's your
it
name,
called?
friend?
The victors goes to the spoil.
Well, technically my name is Snappy, but my friends call me Cold Snap.
Why is that?
Because I'm cool as
Wait.
ice.
I
Wait,
mean,
you give a name-
it is
wait,
cold
you're-
around here.
True.
The name your mama gave you was Snappy, and your friends call you Cold Snap. It's not the other way around.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
All
So
right.
how can... Okay, so this job involves
It would be a pleasure to have you on board.
So this adventure, so this job that you're potentially accepting takes you to a lot of really great, interesting places. You're gonna have to hold your own weight. How do you do in non-snowy conditions or non-cold conditions?
I just bring the cold with me.
Ooh. Oh, I bring the heat.
What do you mean by you bring the cold with you?
Oh, it's just why they call me Cold Snap.
Can you show us?
Do you use like ice magic or something?
I'll show you. And he just sort of walks around in a very sort of wanna-be cool manner.
Oh,
Perfect.
that
Is
kind
it
of
colder
cool.
now? Oh, I got it. You bring the cool.
Yeah. How? Let me ask you this, Penguin. How old are you? Like, what's the lifespan of an average penguin folk?
I don't know, actually.
How many?
Are you considered an adult by your society?
I think so. Pretty
Are you-
sure.
Right.
Let's talk to your mother.
Yeah, we're gonna need to know that.
Let's talk to your mother, son.
Before it's important for the paperwork.
She's
Yeah. It's important.
she
You need to get
She
a
doesn't-
permission slip.
she doesn't live here. She lives way out in the way out in the glaciers.
Oh.
Sure.
Why are we talking to this guy? Weren't we trying to figure something out by coming here?
You're proselytizing the fucking root system.
Yeah,
You
we're
found a recruit.
proselytizing. I was supposed to go get fucking fish food and seal delicacies.
we-
Instead, I'm here proselytizing and recruiting.
In addition to proselytizing, I assume we could also like stock up on equipment.
Listen, guys. We are military recruiters. Are we actually going to turn down some 15-year-old who's pretending to be 17-year-old? Are we
Okay,
actually going to do that?
I mean, it does mean we have to split an extra half share with him or whatever.
Yeah.
New guy, whatever your name is, pirate dude. You go off and you find us some actual like supplies. I'm gonna go off and figure out what we need to build our super cool airship. And the rest of you stay here and don't promise anything before I sign it, okay?
All right. So
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it sounds good.
So I'm basically just gonna go to the store and then to the tavern and buy shit and get drunk.
all right. So
And I'm
all the
going to
steel
go to
delicacies.
the lake and start cleaning out the portable holes for use.
Yeah, you do that. That's great.
I would also like to visit the lake and see how it's like.
just to finish our scene with Doric here, Snappy's totally willing to join the Root Sith. You will.
I'm totally willing to bring him on. We're military recruiters. We don't care.
All right,
As long as I don't have
I'm
somebody
sure our
who
team would
does.
be happy to have you, but I think the final decision would be up to our team leader Vin.
Who literally just walked off.
He literally just walked up, so why don't I Why don't we go have a drink at the tavern in the meantime? Follow. Newt, did you say you were also going over to get drunk?
Yeah, I was basically gonna go to the store to get supplies, then go visit the tavern and get
Alright,
drunk,
like-
and then go like chill at the lake.
Yeah, you can buy stuff off of the shopping sheet if you want.
Where's the shopping sheet?
It's in PC inventories. Go all the way to the right, and you'll see copy of equipment and copy of magic items plus treasure, and you'll see and copy of weapons and copy of armor, which will be a bunch of all the kinds of different shit you can buy if you want to buy anything.
Okay.
So we could maybe actually just buy a boat and utilize that as the base for the airship.
That's a great idea.
Buy a boat. We already got fucking sticks. We can make
Where
our
is-
own goddamn boat.
Supplies, vehicle, cart wagon, water vehicles, a rowboat, which costs 25 silver pieces,
Oh, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
240 slots, or 6 dwarves plus a rower.
But we don't care about the rower. We only care about the number of doors it can carry.
Do we want to?
Oh, that's its carrying capacity. Okay.
Yes, not its cost. It doesn't cost
Which is
6
currently
doors in a
7.
rower.
It doesn't take up 240 inventory slots.
Yeah.
Technically, we don't actually have to use a boat, though. We could also use the wagon with
Yeah.
the wheels, and that would also let it land maybe a little better. I don't know.
I mean, a wagon's
Well,
probably
yeah,
a lot
no, I mean-
heavier.
The boat lets us set down on water.
Yeah, and with the wagon, at least we do have some. It could be a bit like a VTOL. We can go either directly up and down, or we could land like an airplane or something.
How
Yeah, we don't
many
really need to,
people do we have total?
travel over water, over land.
How many people do
How
we
many-
have total?
So you have Vin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 if you count Oakbold, then 8 if you count Snappy, and then of course you have Matilda the Black Mule and also all your riding mules.
Oh, how many?
Oh, we have riding
Mu-
mules. I
Yes,
forgot
I
about that.
didn't even know that. How many
Oh,
riding mules do we have?
You have 1 per person.
So we got what? What was that? 7, 8. So what was that?
You have
15, 16
What are you talking
all
about?
together?
So,
Well, 7 of us, 8 if you count Oakbold.
yeah, so 1, 2.
We
3,
need
4.
more room than the fishing boat, or not fishing boat, the rowboat can afford.
Yeah. So
I mean,
But we don't necessarily have to buy the rowboat. We just need the
I mean,
materials.
you really
and then
need,
we can
if you want to
grab it.
transport the whole party, you need less of an air balloon and you need more of you need more of a zeppelin.
yeah.
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 Well,
I
like
posted
Lord,
the picture.
yeah, that's from
Well, like-
Stardust, right?
Yes, it is.
That was a
I
favorite
mean-
movie. I mean, mine when
I
was a kid.
I love that movie.
I
It's a
mean, to
great
cut
movie.
to cut down on like some of the space. I mean, we could set down a portable hole in the rowboat and have everyone else just pack into it.
That seems a little
That
jank.
could-
Espe-
It seems giant. Okay.
Especially if, right, one of the problems is if the portable hole closes, everyone inside asphyxiates.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
Oh.
we got
Get in the
limited
bigger ship.
time.
Yeah, there aren't bigger ships here though, so
Well, how many
But we
rowboats
can
can
buy.
we staple together?
We can buy some. How much
Yeah,
does the
buy-
wood to craft a sized up boat cost?
okay, look, I'm not sure exactly how serious you guys are about this whole airship thing.
Absolutely serious.
Oh, yeah,
Because-
we're very serious.
Because
How about we buy a rowboat and then we just make modifications to it to where we could.
Why
fit
don't we
a
just buy
fuck
like
ton of
3 rowboats or 4 rowboats and staple them together, basically?
Stapling them together sounds like it's going to be very
How do you-
sturdy and
You,
airworthy.
you know what I mean.
people? That's.
I mean, you don't have any means of propulsion, so like you need,
Neither does a hot air balloon, other than the hot air.
yeah, and it's a
No,
very
we can have a
difficult.
screw. We can have people turn the screw.
we just want to make a blimp instead, or
So look, I will give you that you could maybe throw together a very shitty any airship that will probably fall apart immediately.
All right, so then we need to acquire an airship that already exists.
Or
They're
a
relatively
proper
uncommon.
workshop or something.
Yeah.
Does the freelance have a workshop?
Freeholds.
The freeholds?
Yeah.
Not of the sort you need, no.
All right. Well, that should be on our list of places to find. I think that we're good to move on then after we figure out what we're doing with Dork. And again, I'm also cleaning out the portable hole.
I'm drinking with Snappy at the. Do penguins drink alcohol?
Well, this one does.
This one does now.
Do we?
Did he get his side eye from any of the from the bartender or anything?
No, they don't seem
Or
to
being
take much
young?
note of you, other than it's slightly unusual to see doors around, but whatever.
No, I mean of Snappy.
A snappy?
Nobody seems wary of him. He's not like a known grifter in the town.
He doesn't appear to be well known, no.
Okay.
Is a kid living his own life? Does anyone need anything while I'm at the store?
I mean,
I
you
feel
can
like
you can freely buy
bought
whatever you
equipment
want.
relatively
In
recently.
the copy in the equipment, it says air bladder. What was
I think that's more for like use in water.
Yeah, so that's like so like a water skin is?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a little bit bigger and airtight, and you use it and you can fill it up and you use it like a floating device or to have air or to have a pocket of air to breathe while you're underwater or stuff like that.
I see. Okay. And dark light stones. I'm guessing those are some sort of light source.
Yes, they're little stones. They're covered in a air reactive chemical and then wrapped in paper, and then you basically take them out of their pouch, nick them, throw them, and they create a light illumination that can only be seen by dark vision.
Oh.
So basically a
Oh.
glow stick.
Yeah, a glow stick, but you can only see it if you have dark vision.
Ah,
Interesting. So let's see. Do I have? Where's my equipment?
While you figure that out, let me go create a token for Snappy.
Sexual forces pack.
Oh, I need ammo.
Ugh.
What the heck is
Where
runic
are-
chalk?
It's chalk used to draw runes.
Well, yeah, but what does it do?
It's something that would be
Yeah,
useful
it's-
for Yabo's character.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
it's-
rune casting.
Yeah, you can create, if you go to the dwarf class thing, you can create runes that you can basically remote cast spells from.
Oh yeah, I should look at I don't know what's in Coldrew's inventory right now.
So it said Scalds can attune with and use rune stones and rune scribes. Up to a number of rune stones equal to half their level rounded up. So that should be 2 for you.
Will it be worth buying a map?
Oh, I need some powder
You already
kegs.
bought a
So
map,
what's
that's
the
why you
only-
can see the...
Oh, okay.
Looks like the only rune stone that Coldrew has right now is a rune stone of arc lightning, if I'm reading this correctly.
So let me take a look. Should have...
I don't think I have any money.
Yeah, I think a lot of you are pretty broke.
Why does Coldrew have way more money than I do?
Probably because he didn't spend any of it. And also, Yava's bad at accounting.
Let's put it as part of the party chest and buy me a couple of powder kegs so I can blow shit up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does he have at least 40?
Yes, he has
He's got
320.
327.
Oh shit. We'll
Yeah.
take 40 off of that because I'm buying some powder kegs.
Alright, I
Yeah.
will subtract 40 from his...
Can we also put
280.
Would it be possible for us to like buy some ammo and put it on Matilda, or like hide it in the portable hole?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just buy some bullets and powder. I'll just buy like 40 bullets and powder and just put on Matilda.
Yeah. Also, you should. Yavo definitely hasn't been keeping his fucking thing right, because he should only have one candle as a mirror. Well, 2 candles as a mirror, because you
Oh, you already used one.
Yeah.
And then how does the like if I want to put something like his pack has 6 slots, but they're all taken up by stuff right now. If I want to like exchange a supply slot with something else that I buy, like maybe some rune chalk.
Yeah, you can get rid of supply.
10. Oh wait, the runic chalk, it says, oh, that's weight. Does it say what kind of? Oh, I see. This is supply. Could be like.
Could be anything.
Oh yeah,
supply
supply is like quantums, is in a quantum state, and it can be cashed in for a variety of mundane gear.
Yeah,
And
so
that's
you need
anything listed under the supplies table under
It's
the
like coin.
Correct.
copy of equipment. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I guess I don't need to bother with doing anything like that, explicitly right now.
You could buy stuff and you could just have Matilda hold on to it.
But I'm saying, well, first of all, the supplies don't have any cost associated with them over in the supplies table.
Yeah, so you buy generic supply, which only costs 1 silver piece a pop.
Yeah, and then
you
it can become any one of these things.
Correct. And it's just based on weight.
So I already have a musical instrument, don't need that.
Well, you figure that out. Let me refresh my drink.
Okay.
I'll be back in a second.
Remind me again, how many powder kegs are we buying?
Currently Vin appears to have a small powder keg and a large powder keg.
Okay.
I don't know if you're buying more.
No, I don't know how much Matilda can carry because I already bought 40 bullets.
Well, a large powder keg is listed in Vin's pack, one of his pack slots, and one of his pack slots appears to be empty, so presumably he could carry another large powder keg if he wanted.
Well, also, technically, Boulder could, and we also have a portable hole, which is about to be ready for use again.
We have the portable hole, we have Matilda, we have our riding mules? I'm assuming they can also carry shit?
I don't know if they're right. I mean, riding mule sounds to me like not pack mule, but maybe I'm wrong.
Or like a donkey dwarven or something like that?
That's what Matildas are pack mule.
Yeah.
The riding mules are not pack mules, as I understand it.
I'm gonna go AFK for a second, be right back.
Okay.
So what else do we want to build?
What,
Besides an airship?
Yeah, ideally with mortar cannons and some way of dropping shit on people.
A fucking bigger airship, man. If you're gonna put cannon on it.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest airship we can get our hands on.
I think this is our new like yeah, we got this thing to do for the Rude Sea, but that's like a broad while we're doing shit kind of thing. Like that, like this is towards that effort.
Yeah.
What's towards what?
But we
And
are
the
gonna
good
have
news
like
is we can bring our workshop with us with the portable.
Yes. Yes. You just build it. The ship's gonna be big. You're gonna build it into the ship. It'll be a workshop. Everybody will have their own little thing. What's
Oh, I can do metal shaping. I'm a blaze user.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well, RDP can fly the ship because he's got experience as doing ship stuff. And I'll drop shit on people.
So I will say I have a courier background, and I'm a bat dwarf. I don't know. I might be pretty good at flying.
Oh well,
shit.
yeah. Well, we'll need a quartermaster. Someone who maintains like the stores of the ship and stuff like that.
Sorting out
It's basically the
chairs on the ship that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, no, we have to have a dream, okay? We got to know where we're going.
We
All right, so in the
We're
campaign,
making
you'll get a
them-
fucking
we're-
airship, okay?
Hey.
That's where we're headed towards.
All right, so you
We're
guys
heading
done
towards-
shopping
that's
in
our
the
goal.
town yet?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know
yeah.
that I need. I don't know that I need to buy anything right now.
I'm hoping that I didn't have any problems while cleaning the mimic blood out of the portable hole by the lake.
No, you just polluted the lake with a fuck ton of blood. You know, just as you
And
did.
no lake monsters came up in response to it or anything.
No, I didn't have
Okay.
anything prepared. Sorry.
Do I have
all
a?
good.
Maybe I do want to buy like one of these 10-foot collapsible poles.
Do we not have
Maybe be
any?
useful. Does somebody
Also-
have one? I guess I can look through everyone's. Coldrew does not have one. Newt
I
does
have.
not have one.
I don't have one.
Newt's got an
Get me
open
one.
pack
too.
slot.
Get me 2 of those, please. One for Boulder, Boulder will get one for Flicker and himself. How much does that cost?
There, I think 10 apiece. Hold on, let me. Equipment.
10 copper or 10 silver?
10 pole collapsible, 10 silver pieces each.
Yeah, all prices are listed in silver.
How much for a regular 10-foot pole?
I think that's like undersupplied, super cheap.
All right, then we'll go with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, 10-foot pole.
yeah, 10-foot
is
poles
under-
undersupply. So yeah, so long as you have supply, you have access to 10-foot poles.
All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna use a 10-foot pole.
All right, so
We
By
just
the way,
want to tip together
Boulder
a bunch of
Anvil
wands.
Breaker. By the way, Boulder Anvil Breaker has both a small and large powder keg. So
all right,
Yeah.
so you guys do shopping in the town, and you got a new recruit, Snappy Cold Snap,
Mm-hmm.
and you head north, correct? Or
yeah,
I assume we're heading north towards 15.0.
yeah. All right, so as you head north, you eventually you eventually come to the meteor impact site, which is not difficult to find. It's pretty large.
Is it like created made a crater or something?
Yeah. It's a crater in the middle of a flat snowfield, so it's pretty easy to spot.
Okay.
all right.
Are we the only ones here?
Approaching the crater, you look over the ridge inside of it to see that it appears to be empty, and there is actually what appears to be some sort of off in the sort of distance. Does seem to be some sort of small, does seem to be some sort of encampment on the near mountainside, and you notice shapes flying over you that you initially think are birds or bats or something, but you notice that they seem to have riders and must be much larger than you think. I thought initially.
Let's hide.
Yeah, can we hide?
Dork,
Yeah.
how do I hide ourselves in the snow?
Am I supposed to know that?
Dork is, because he's a penguin.
You mean Snappy?
No.
You mean Snappy?
Snappy.
Oh, Snappy. I'm sorry, Snappy.
I was like,
we
really, I don't know,
recruited-
man. Fucking dive into the snow.
Snappy just
We
dives into the
fucking
snow.
recruited a new member, and you don't even have the fucking decency to remember his fucking name. What the fuck is
Yep.
that?
No, wait, Snappy just
Snappy.
Oh,
dives
is there,
hide
can
us.
I? By the way, could I attempt to do before I hide? Can I attempt to do a quick lore check on these things flying overhead,
Yes.
or are they okay? Let Let me bring up my character sheet.
Make it. Do it.
Do I just will click on the little die next to lore?
I think so, yes. Fail!
Uh,
Alright.
then I guess I'm just gonna fucking hide.
Alright, so Snappy and so Snappy just buries himself in the snow.
Alright. We
Make like
follow
Snappy,
suit.
I guess.
What? There's nothing in the portable hole, right?
No,
Correct.
there's nothing in it, but
Why don't we
I
hide in the
think that
portable
would
hole?
be. Wouldn't that be pretty visible?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Depends on how far up these riding animals are. And
Isn't the portable hole like 10 feet in diameter or something?
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yes,
5 feet?
10 feet.
That's pretty big even from high up.
okay.
Yeah. Alright, so you bury yourselves in the snow the best you
Well,
can.
I suppose the question is if we can avoid actually opening it all the way, instead just have it half open.
I think isn't it like it's like basically like a sheet of fabric and it has to be laid out completely on a flat surface, right?
Correct.
Yeah. All right, we're hiding.
Alright, so you bury yourselves in the snow the best you can. So there appears to be 3 of these flying things, and one of them goes away and it actually goes to that encampment off in the distance, and then more of them start coming. What looks like a little squad of like 5 of them starts
Does
flying out.
anybody have a telescope or something?
I don't think I have a telescope.
I don't believe any of you bought a telescope.
No.
No.
Does Snappy have good eyesight?
Possibly, but he is currently very scared and buried himself in the snow.
Do we know how often penguins come up here?
They're pretty common sights.
Okay, so we could just get Snappy to fucking snap out of it and go do some recon for us.
Oh, I meant you mean like penguin folk in general. I mean, he's wearing clothes and junk, so it's not like he can just. Unless you want him to strip, he can't.
Oh, okay. When you said penguins, I thought you meant. Okay, never mind.
Like penguin folk, yeah.
Okay, I thought.
All right, so
I will admit, I have in my mind literally a club penguin.
all right. So a number of them. So this squad of flying figures sort of lands off sort of in the middle distance, like 100 feet or so away, and they appear to be blue-furred kobolds riding like bat yak creatures.
Bat yak
Bat
creatures?
Bat
Yeah.
yak?
Yeah, it's like a
Are we
cross-
talking like Appa or something?
uh
I mean,
No,
Appa's
it's
a
more-
flying bison.
it's more bat-like than that, but you know, like
Okay.
they got wings and such. They don't just fly by the power of magic or air lifting or whatever. Anyway, one of the kobolds starts to yell out, "We know you're there, kobold. You didn't bother. You didn't hide all your donkeys, kobold."
Ah. If they're kobold, we can assume that they're
What?
friendly, right?
What do you want, kobold?
We're here on the roadside.
You say as you pop up through the snow, presumably.
Yeah. I'm assuming if they're kobold that they should be actively not hostile.
Well, these guys don't seem to be wearing dwarven clothing or anything.
True, but didn't we interact with kobolds previously?
Yeah, and they thought they were dwarves.
I think kobolds on the whole are not actively antagonistic towards dwarves, but who knows? These guys might be in league with the demons.
Or there was a war between, or their parents died and they got adopted by dwarves. and into their society with that previous.
Fun speculation.
We don't know.
True.
But anyway, the kobold responds, "Well, what you doing? Why are you here then? There aren't any demons."
Well, I mean, part of the root scythe is to proselytize and be missionaries, and plus we also got some reports of a... What's up here again?
Do you not remember your primary mission?
Proselytize and do missionary shit and secure...
Yeah, and that's all. That's all. Just to
that's all.
proselytize and do missionary shit. We're basically professional asshole annoying people.
Well,
You know, knocking your door, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you don't want to talk to us, but we got big smiles on our face and you just can't turn us away.
Yes.
We hang out in your house and,
Yeah.
oh, could we trouble you for a cup of coffee and maybe a cake and maybe let us sleep in your house and now it's our house? That kind of shit.
We're
Kobold's like,
demonic
well-
invasion witnesses.
the
You know,
kobold's
like Jehovah's Witnesses, except for
the
Holy War.
kobold responds, "You got anything for us, kobold?"
What, you want to, like, trade or something? Or, like, stories? Or is that what we're talking about here?
We
By the way,
we can tell you stories of the root seed if you want.
I would have
Trade,
put the
gifts,
adamant.
That sort of thing, kobold.
Okay, there's a lot of crosstalk here.
He's asking for a
rope-
bribe.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
What do we got?
How about a
Want some
stick that
sticks?
makes infinite sense?
Yeah, we got a bunch of cloth.
Yeah,
We
we
can have some
we
cloth.
Given
got the ability
given-
for you to make fire.
He responds, "Given that I live in a tundra with no trees, the stick thing actually sounds really cool, kobold. Come on."
All right, let's give him a bunch of
All right.
sticks.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we could just give him a wand, a create
all
wand. and
he
that
can
We
carry-
could create a wand and give him that wand.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
yeah, all you can carry. Give him a bunch of sticks.
we can also give him the felt to help with making fire. I
And
mean,
cloth.
what is it?
And,
The fucking
and jackets
dwarf?
and shit.
All right, so
Yeah, the
he-
fucking gnome guy's got fucking infinite hats.
all right, so he'll invite you to their encampment if you want to, or if you really
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah, all right. Free
And
sticks.
remember,
What's going on with these guys?
remember
Sticks for
we
free
need
food.
to immediately be handing out as many of these sticks for favors as fast as
Oh,
possible
yeah.
before
No, look,
it becomes completely.
I'm gonna
boring.
take like my bag or something, right? I'm gonna be fucking Mary Poppins meets Santa Claus. I'm gonna just start pulling out an infinite number of sticks, handing them to anybody who wants them. How many sticks do you want, sir? 10? Here's 10 sticks for you.
We got sticks for fire here. Okay, we got sticks.
Yeah,
and
we got
fucking
sticks for
felt.
fire. We got sticks for building shit. We got sticks for holding up the tent flap when it rains. You need a stick, we got a stick.
We got felt hats. We got felt hats from a gnome if you want to keep your head warm. We got felt hats to make fires.
These
We got
are
felt
the
hats
sorts
to
of
make-
things you
We got
find
some
if you
fingerless
join the
felt
root
gloves.
All
seed.
right,
These are the sorts of things you find on the root seed.
Yes, courtesy of the
Join
root
today.
seed.
all right.
Courtesy of the root seed.
So they'll take you as guests, and the kobold chief introduces himself as Mux.
Mux.
Yeah, Mux the kobold chief. So kobold, what? You just here for proselytizing to random people who live on the sides of mountains, or what, kobold?
Well, you
We
know,
were
we're
also interested due to who's that guy that we met at the observatory? Remind me his name.
Blanc LeBlanc.
Oh yes,
The cloud wizard guy.
Yeah.
No,
a man
we're-
named Blanc LeBlanc was interested in determining where
That-
some stuff
that-
fell.
I kick you as hard as I can under the
Do-
table.
Do you mean the star that fell?
Oh,
You know,
star?
He's interested in learning about astronomy and a star that falls.
I mean,
That
out of
how often do you
character,
get a
I
chance
suspect
to
it'd be pretty.
get a hand on a star? No, we don't want to tell them that we're hunting for shit.
Yeah, that's why I said Blanc LeBlanc.
Don't tell them shit.
Well,
Don't
that was out of
offer
That was
shit.
out of character.
if we're
This
playing
is
in
the
person,
conversation I'm sure we had before we showed up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
so-
we should.
All right, so
Maybe
you
we
want to
should've-
briefly have the conversation you'd have before this scene would occur.
Yeah, don't
We really
tell
should
him
have coordinated our
anything.
responses before coming over here.
This is that. We're flashing back, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm team leader. Don't tell them
Okay.
shit that they don't already know.
All right.
I mean, presumably they already know that there is something in a crater, but
Yeah, we'll let you
they
handle.
don't have to know
We'll
what
let
we're
Yeah,
doing.
we don't. They don't need to know what we're looking for. Blanco Blanc is an astronomer. He wants to know things about the stars up there,
Mm-hmm.
and we are proselytizing while on our way for various errands of the Root Seath. One of which is to, defend the innocent and protect the weak and all that kind of good crap, and give away free shit.
Yeah, that's part of our proselytizing.
Right.
We're building.
We're not going to make any
soft
bones
power.
about it. We want you we want you to like us and join our quest and give us your favors and things like that. And in return, you can have all the free sticks and cloth that we can give you.
So, quick question: what's the relationship between this kobold party and the Freehold's territory?
I mean, you're not from here, so you don't know.
Okay.
I mean, you want to ask him?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So we just came from a Freehold's compound, a little that way south. So and you guys are here. So what's up with the geographical relationship dynamic here?
Well, we're Arctic nomads, so we kind of visit there occasionally, but we wander around a lot.
Cool.
What brings you here?
Well, initially we were just doing some hunting along the mountainside, and then this star fell out of the sky, which was pretty wild. So we gathered that up and tributed it to the local mountain god, and now we're probably going to be wrapping up pretty soon. Now that we got his blessing and all that. Well, their
The
blessing.
mountain god and
You pray to
blessing.
gods?
We're dwarves. We're dwarves. A mountain god sounds of great interest to us.
Yeah. What's this mountain god?
Yeah,
you
we
speak
like
of?
mountains.
Well, it's two of them actually. It's some lesser gods of lava and ice. They're brothers. They're kind of weird assholes to
You
each
want
other.
to do a lore check on that?
See what this Hold on, I'm slow at this shit. So Lord, check the gods of lava and ice.
Yes.
Yes. See.
Nice.
Haha,
Everyone
you
succeeded
know-
in the lore check.
Oh, so these are not the true gods. These are more obscure intermediate gods. They are brothers named.
Are intermediate gods like divine beings, or are they more like I don't know, humans who attained a legendary status as gods, or
They're like
mortal
divine
beings who
beings.
attain.
They've been
Okay.
they've been kicking around since creation,
Mm.
or thereabouts. At least since the age of, like the age of myth, or whatnot, or the age of heroes.
Yeah.
They are named Glacies and Labes. They are they are gods of respect. They're twin brother gods of lava and ice appropriately. They are.
I assume Glacies is the ice god.
Yes, and Labes is the lava god.
Okay.
And they are they they have control over these domains, and they are not particular. You describe them as neutral gods. They're not particularly good, but they're not particularly malevolent or beneficent in character.
Mm-hmm.
They like to have weird rivalries with each other, and if given proper tribute, they can hand out various blessings relating to lava and ice.
I see.
How did they I would ask you, given their rivalry, how did you present gifts to them without angering the other one.
Well, you see, that's where the kobold magic comes in.
Kobold magic?
Yeah. By which
What?
I mean being very charismatic and tactful about such things.
Okay.
What kinds of blessings did you receive from the gods?
Well, we got blessings to protect us from the winter weather, the ice, and to grant us, good tidings when it comes to weather and such.
Ah,
That
So you
sounds
guys are Arctic
incredibly-
nomads. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
That sounds incredibly useful. Might we be allowed entrance to speak with them?
Oh
in
yeah,
order
anyone can
to
go
see about-
visit their temple up on the mountainside.
And where is their mountainside?
You
Like, how far away is their entrance?
That's not that far away. It's like half day's walk.
presumably they could show us like on a map where this is.
Yes.
All right.
So you guys are Arctic nomads. What other places have you been to?
Largely different places in the Arctic, including
Have you perhaps? Oh, sorry. go ahead.
including places off of the map that you have there.
Ah,
So have you perhaps been over near that 10.001 area?
Let me look at the map
It's
myself.
the
real-
Goblin Hold.
Yeah.
It's a Goblin Hold.
Oh.
No. Oh, we haven't been. We haven't really gone on there, but we know of it, of course.
what can you tell us about this place and of the other places that you have traveled to?
Well, that place is ruled by one of Drolkma Redcap's men. He's some sort of hobgoblin samurai kind of guy.
Huh.
Hobgoblin Samurai.
Don't really know much else besides that. Kobold.
Actually, quick question out of character.
Kobold.
What is the 10.009 thing? Got a guy with red eyes on it.
That was the bandit hold that you avoided.
Oh.
Ah, okay.
Anyway,
Any other places you've been to here in the local area that you'd be willing to share?
Well, let me cross-check my fucking notes to see if there's anything that'd be relevant to you that you would know about. Let's see. Glacier lands. Well, he knows that there appears to be a team of dwarves and orcs that are trying to dig out a frozen over city from ancient times that they ran across a couple days ago. Oh, but they didn't seem
Where was
associated with the root Sith.
Yeah, where was this?
That would have been in 13001.
All right.
Another dwarf unit.
Dwarf unit.
You said they were trying to do what with an ancient city? Like dig, like excavate a city?
Yeah.
It's frozen over or something.
Yeah. Something to note, perhaps on our way back.
There's something about this area that I'll remember. Hey, Old Bold.
Oh God.
Oh, fuck.
Was this
Don't invoke Old.
was the is this a volcanic region, or was it at some point rather?
Yeah, there were volcanoes in the past, yeah.
Sorry, I can't actually understand you, Kilroy.
Yeah, there were volcanoes in the past, yes. The answer is yes.
How long ago was this volcano?
Like thousands of years.
And did this area happen to be tropical historically?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Never mind.
You don't
Okay.
sound very confident.
Yeah.
So how much history? So you guys are Arctic nomads. How much history do you guys know of like the local area?
The kobolds, Mux is going to respond. A good amount, but there's only so much that you can account for without written records.
True.
But oral traditions,
sure-
stories, these sorts of things.
Does your tribe have any oral traditions or stories about like this local area?
Yes, but none that are terribly relevant to you on your quest.
Well, I'm sure that we can also question Glacia and Lavis, so, and they might have some information of interest to us.
True.
So if I hope that our stay has been pleasant with you. We've certainly greatly appreciated the contact, though I do hope we might be able to peel off one or two of your members to join us on our quest to defeat the demons and retake the world from them.
Nah, our tribe did not take up the offer of Old Silkstone.
Old Silkstone?
Yeah. You don't know.
What's Old Silkstone?
What does that mean?
You don't know about Alfred Silkstone?
Enlighten us,
I'm
please, sir.
afraid
And I
not.
lore, or well, if they're just gonna tell us about him,
You can lore check it if you want.
I might as well. But
It is your thing.
sure, I got a success.
And it
Awesome.
turns out you do know about Alfred Lawrence. or
You
whatever.
know very little. You recall it as a name, as like a proselytizer of worship of the Maker, but you have not heard of anything of note of this person. Anyway, so
Alpha Silkstone.
Please
okay.
educate us on this.
he's the one who converted all the kobolds in the south.
Oh, like the dwarf bolts we encountered earlier.
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, he convinced them that Maker worship was better than our more traditional gods, and that dwarven culture was cool and awesome, and it's fine, I guess, but and to live dwarvishly. He also hung out with the elves down there a whole bunch. Real weirdo.
What?
You know if he
A dwarf
did-
hanging out with elves?
was he
Yeah,
trying to
no.
proselytize to the elves and like convert them to the dwarven way of life, or what was going on there?
I don't know. I think he had something for one of them.
Oh,
Is this
I
something
think
that
that
maybe
traitor.
we came across at some point?
You have not heard of any of this before, since this is a pretty
I
isolated
mean,
portion.
I succeeded on a lore check and got almost nothing.
Yeah. It's a name we vaguely recognize, but the story of it is not. It's lost to time, essentially, except through oral traditions.
Yeah, he seems to have been a more famous local figure that proselytized dwarven culture and whatnot, but is not well known outside of.
He's basically a missionary with colonialist tendencies.
All right. I guess We basically just thank them for their time and head out to see those gods.
All right. So, so we good with the kobolds?
Where are the lesser gods located again? What hex square and what hex coordinate?
That would be 15000.
So the one we're in right now.
Yeah.
So we're
Half
currently in 15.
Yeah, it's
So
not
it's
that
sort
far.
of nearby.
Yeah, it's pretty nearby.
Okay, half a day's walk, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Alright.
Okay.
and it's up a mountainside, so it's kind of so it's not that far in terms of distance, but it's kind of a mucking about.
We're dwarves. We like mountains.
Yes.
All right, I guess we're heading that way then.
All right, so
Yep.
you head up the snowy mountain on a crisp day with your long trail of NPCs that you keep acquiring every fucking session. And you eventually make yourselves up to a temple carved into the side of a mountain. It is on the interior are various frescoes depicting scenes, both literal and abstract, of lava and ice, and of the two brother gods. One side devoted mostly to ice, and the other side mostly to lava, as you would expect. And there is a altar. There's a fairly sizable altar with some in the middle of the room that has some writings on it that says, "Supplicant, offer what you will, ill, and receive blessings in kind." And on the far side of the room is an archway to a room beyond, and there's writing over it that says, "For the daring."
Go for the daring, right?
How daring are we in the context of someone else's religion?
Yeah, that's.
We could always gamble with the
Offering something and see what we
adamantine.
get. Oh,
Yeah.
Or my lantern, possibly. No,
We could
that-
send
we
the
don't-
intern
that
in.
sounds like a bad idea. True.
so presumably
intern.
this would have been where the kobolds would have offered the piece of fallen star as an offering,
Presumably, yes.
and we don't see that's not like here.
Yeah, the piece of falling star is not here, as far as you know. I mean, you're not sure what it looks like, but you're pretty sure it's not here.
So I'm wondering if we do offer something up, is it just gonna like vanish in exchange for some kind of blessing? Do we want to,
We want to talk to these guys.
Yeah, to these
We,
intermediate gods.
I guess the adamantine chunk is kind of the only like valuable thing we have at the moment.
yeah, though we ideally don't want to give that up. I can say that much.
Yeah, that's what I was
we're not-
thinking.
Yeah, we're
like,
not giving that up.
And let's say give some significant promise. But that's something that we need to establish with them first. So let's go for the daring.
All right, so you go over towards the archway. It seems to be dark beyond, but you want to send in Snappy first?
I will go through.
Intern.
Alright, so-
I'm daring.
Intern.
All right, so you go, you
Intern.
go through and you find yourself in another room. In this room, which is like a good let's see, it is a good 30 by 30 feet. Lights up as it is magically illuminated, and in the center of the room, so on the opposite side of the room, is a large metal door that is shut. In the center of the room is a well. Inside of the well, it is filled half with lava and half with icy water that butt up against each other but never seem to interact. Along the inner edge of the well is a series of pictures of various weapons and little stylized arrows below them pointing downwards. In the center of the well is a stone pillar that pokes out from the surface and has on its top a stone button in the shape of a hand. Also above the door, the metal door on the opposite side, are the numbers carved into stone, 1 through 20.
Wait, where were those numbers 1 through 20? You said
Over the door on the opposite side of the room.
above the door. Okay.
So you have weapons with arrows. You have a well with lava and ice that don't seem to interact. You have a button. Numbers 1 through 20 above a door.
How like wide is this well? Like, what's the inner diameter of this well?
It's like well sized, so it's
A few feet.
yeah, it's like a few feet.
All right.
Okay.
But you can like reach the center from the
What
side.
what are the? You say there's a wall of weapons.
There wasn't a wall of weapons.
Oh.
I said, Ed, on the inner edge of the well, not the wall, the well, is a series of pictures of various weapons and arrows below them pointing downwards.
So like inside the well on the inner
In the inner rim,
on
yes.
the inner wall.
Yes.
Weapons. So we gotta put weapons inside the well.
Weapons pointing downwards.
Arrows pointing down.
How deep down is the water and lava in the well?
Well, you can't see through the lava at all, so that
No, how deep?
So how
from
far
the-
down is the
from the-
surface of the
yeah.
liquid?
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
that far down. It's like 6 inches down.
All right, I'm going to
Oh,
take
so you could just like
my-
reach in
I'm
and
going
touch it
to
if you
take
wanted.
my
Correct.
dagger and I'm going to swirl the two together.
All right.
Go in a swirling motion in the well
With your blade, correct?
with my dagger.
With the blade of the dagger, I mean.
Yes.
All right. So you do that. You roll a d6.
Okay. 5.
All right. So you put your dagger and you try to swirl the two material together. It does not work. You pull out your dagger and it seems to have a frosty, magical effect cast on it.
All right. Perhaps Dork, you can tell me what's going on with that with the lore check.
Let's see. Nope.
Oh.
All right. Well, that's fine.
Can
Okay.
I've got
I'm
my
not
clan
touching
dagger.
the button quite yet. Where are the numbers in reference to that button?
The numbers are over the metal door on the opposite side of the room. The button,
then the
is,
button
is on a pillar in the well.
So what, does it maybe mix the two or something?
You said the button was in the shape of a hand?
Correct.
Hmm.
What happens if we push the button?
You haven't tried it yet, so
Yeah. I've not tried it yet. Can the numbers be interacted with at all?
Touching the numbers, they seem to just be carved into the stone.
Okay.
Do we know what the artwork of weapons? Are these any like significant weapons that we're familiar with, or are they just like generic
It
weapons?
seems to be a generic assortment, swords, maces, axes, bows, yada yada.
How many
Oh.
pictures of weapons are there?
There are 20.
And how
Oh.
many arrows pointing downwards?
I mean, one for each, so.
So also 20.
Which one was the dagger? What number is associated with the dagger?
The dagger is associated with 1.
Oh, do the
I
daggers
will
have
press-
do the weapons have numbers on them?
Sorry.
I'm assuming the weapons correlate to a number.
Sorry. No,
Yeah.
I got confused over the question. Can you restate the question again?
I asked what number, based on what I can tell in terms of the orientation of the room, is the dagger associated with?
I mean, it would most line up with 1, but it should be noted that that the paintings are that the drawings are in a radial pattern, and thus multiple things would line up with 1, depending on where you stood.
In a radial pattern?
Yeah, let me just start drawing shit on Roll20 for you guys so that this is a little clearer.
Thank you. I was actually wondering
Okay.
if it was okay if we could move to a different thing, and then I could try and draw it out myself.
Alright, let me turn off dynamic lighting. Alright, so let me start drawing shit out for you. So I'm going to draw the well in profile first, which I will do in... What color should I use? I'll just use black. It's fine.
Yeah.
So you have the floor, and you have the well, and you have with the button, which is in the shape of a hand, and the pillar presumably goes down, and then you have half is like icy water, half is like lava, and the weapons are drawn on this sort of inner lip, right? So we'll just put a little arrow there. Right, and those would be also over here. Right, and then drawing the room as a whole, it's basically square. Not to scale. The well's in the center. Let me find the right tool. God damn it, where's the erase button? There's no erase thing. Anyways, there's a metal door on this far side. Over it are the numbers. Here's the well from the top, in which case you see like half of it on the left is like that, and on the right it's like so. And on the top is the little button in the shape of a hand. And that's basically what's going on. Does that make things clearer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we
Is there
get
anything-
I was gonna say, what if we get like one person? Because Flicker, you already dipped your dagger into the well, and it came out with what appears to be some kind of enchantment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if we like get two of us to each dip a weapon into the well on, one on the lava side, one on the ice side at the same time. I don't know if that's gonna do anything.
I mean, what's the worst could happen if you try?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Yeah.
Alright, who's dipping what weapon where?
I could dip my my dagger into the fire side.
Alright. Who's doing the
Yeah, I can dip my sword into the ice side.
Alright.
She's doing fire.
At the same time.
Alright, you do it at the same time. You pull your weapons go into the appropriate liquid, you pull them out. Doric, your dagger seems to have some sort of fire enchantment on it, and what the fuck is RDP's character's name? I'm sorry, I'm being rude. Newt.
Bluebeard?
Bluebeard. your sword comes out with a ice enchantment on it.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
So when it's cold out, we're gonna all huddle around the knife.
Find the
Fire
fire
knife.
dagger.
And when the desert's too hot, we're gonna huddle around the other one.
Just like in Breath of the Wild.
All right,
There
I
you
would
go.
like to take my great axe plus 1d4 fire. Wait, do I want to do that? I don't want to risk it. Until I have a greater understanding what's going
But
on. here.
other than the enchantments, that doesn't seem to have done anything noticeably.
No, it doesn't seem to have like damaged your weapons or changed anything in the room or no.
None of the
So how
numbers
about
like,
we-
lit up.
So if anyone wants an enchantment, how about we all just, well, all of you just form a line and just start dipping your weapons into whatever part
Does
of the
it
well you want.
seem- But does it seem like it's a permanent enchantment?
Stick a weapon?
In certain contexts, it might be.
Because I'm thinking infinite fire and ice sticks.
Can I?
Oh my god.
You're doing like epigenetic editing on the genes of the stick family.
Oh, yes.
Can I?
Oh, now
about
we
the
all
wand
have
of-
3 different types of sticks.
What about the wand of Great Wand? Is there like
That's what
a
we're talking
artwork?
about.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay,
talking about.
How
Because
about
look,
we just take? How about we just take a wand of Great Wand and just dip it
Yeah.
into? Or
That's
we
what
could
I'm
just take
talking
two
about.
wands of Great Wand.
yes, one in each side. Welcome to the conversation. What I'm thinking is we can offer 3 different flavors of infinite stick, right? We've got the nacho cheesier, the cooler ranch, and the original flavor.
Ah. Also, I don't suppose I can like lore check this well, can I?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
But yeah, I mean, you want to dip in a stick?
Yeah, let's just dip into wand of Great Wands.
It bursts into flames.
All right, which side do you stick it in?
How about one of us just dips one wand of Great Wand into the lava side, the other one, and another one of us just dips their wand into the ice side.
Yes. Try it out.
All right.
Yes.
Congratulations! You now have a wand of least firebolt and a wand of least frostbolt, which is a ranged spell attack that does 1d4 damage, and it starts
Wait.
Do they?
Least?
yes.
They do not also create wands, are they?
They no longer create wands, correct?
That's fine, because we have an infinite number of them.
Yeah.
So what does it mean of like least fireball or least?
It means it can't be
Right.
any less powerful.
Yeah, right. But that's okay, because if we make an infinite number of them and put them on in a bundle and mount them on the side of our would-be airship, now we have
We
cannon
can't-
that doesn't require any ammo.
We can't use the wands of least whatever themselves to create more wands now, though.
That's
Yeah.
that's okay, because we still have an infinite number of non-magical wands, otherwise non-magical wands, you know? And so we just keep making new regular wands and put
And then
them in.
enchanting them.
Right, so
Yeah.
we have a whole big pile of them. Now it's
Are
a
we-
finite quantity of magic wands.
That we could just be like fucking firearms or weapons traffickers and just start selling the
Yes!
shit to fund the fucking root thief.
I'm glad we are all on the same page now.
Yes.
You can also mount
Are
them.
we-
I want to see what happens if we bundle them together. Can we get like one big shot? Or maybe
Are
lots of
we-
tiny shots like a Gatling cannon?
Are we taking
Yeah.
advantage of the gods' favor here?
Who
Well, what do the
fuck
gods want?
cares? We
Do-
can
do the
think
gods
of
care?
the opportunities for trafficking and income.
Here's the
Think
thing.
of the technology.
Here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. One, they clearly want more weapons of enchantment because that's what this whole thing is set up for. So we're doing what they want. Also, we will tell people these are courtesy of the Root Sith by way of this religion. We are the intermediary to distribute these, things with the branding of that religion. We're the middleman.
We are exporting the root Sith and the qualities and the ideas of the root Sith through fucking trafficking of these wands
And
Yes.
also of these gods.
and of this and of also.
We want to have a good working business relationship with these gods because if they're going to provide us with these kinds of cool shit.
I mean, what's
Sure.
better than guns, money, and God?
That's right.
Yes,
That's right. We're the fantasy GOP.
I was thinking more of like fantasy colonialism, but
What, did I
Different.
stutter?
They both work.
Is that C? I said what I said.
Also,
Fantasy
do we
GOP
want
or
to
fantasy France?
Do we want to try pressing the conspicuous hand-shaped button in the middle of this well and see what happens?
Yes,
Well, how about we
I will
also
do
just start
so.
dipping as much wands as we can to make more.
Create a bunch of wands of least fire and least ice, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
We may need to offer some kind of thank you to the gods who are
Yes.
doing this for us, so we may stay in their good graces.
Sure.
And we will have the intern carve the symbol of this religion onto each one, and that'll be fine.
Our intern is the penguin, right?
Yes,
Yes. Snappy.
Snappy.
AKA Cold Snap.
All right.
Alright, so you get an arbitrary number of
Not
wands.
not AKA because he's not known. He calls himself that. We don't know him as that. Nobody knows him as that, so he's not known as that. Yes, an
Hold on a
arbitrary
minute.
number.
Snappies are all about being cool, right?
Yeah.
Does he want to
Club
try?
Penguin.
Does he want to try taking a dip in the cold side of this well?
Oh my god.
Oh
Thank-
god.
And penguin of
This
least
is-
coolness. No, we already have a
subject
penguin of
me.
least coolness. Okay, he's the least cool
Oh
penguin.
my. You want to, you want
That would
to-
actually make him minimally cool.
Yeah, he'd be penguin of slightly more coolness.
I love how we've suddenly gone to human sacrifice. Like,
Human, excuse you.
Penguin sacrifice.
Yeah.
Penguin
penguins
sacrifice.
are human.
I know. I'm not forcing
This
him.
is
I'm
a
just saying
club
if he
club penguin.
if Snappy decides he wants to try it, I'm not going to stop him.
I love the fact that we went from discussions of firearms trafficking to fucking animal sacrifice in the span of like 5 minutes.
Animal.
we-
I call him a
Yeah,
human.
he's not
and
an
you
animal.
guys
He's
go,
not
Look,
an
we're
animal.
not, guys.
Yeah,
Guys,
He's not
we're
a
not.
human either.
We're not
He is
Cinchetta
sapient
anymore,
penguin.
okay?
He is a sapient penguin. He's neither human nor animal. He is penguin.
He is penguin folk.
That's
As
right.
much as we hate to admit it, he is not a human.
All right, I'm gonna
He is
put
a
an
sentient
arbitrary-
being, but he is a penguin.
I'm gonna put an arbitrary quantity of fire and ice wands into my inventory here.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it. Yeah, I'm gonna save my fire. I'm gonna save my wand of least fireball in my small item category.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and everybody gets one, of course.
Yeah.
Everyone now has an arbitrary number of wands of leaf fireball and leaf frostbolt.
How about we create like a type of like Gatling gun or some shit?
Yes.
Like how
Can
do
you?
we
It's
go
just
back
my
and-
microphone cut out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you have a cool idea, it just cuts out for some reason. I don't know.
Hey guys,
This
is how
I'm
Elon
talking.
Musk-
Can you not hear me?
It's late.
So anyway, you get an arbitrary number of wands.
Hey guys, what if we play a game where we're mercenary dwarves?
All right. So
Crusaders.
are you actually putting Snappy up to dipping in the well, or are you just or is that just a goof?
It's that
That was-
okay.
it was
Here's the
mostly a
question:
goof.
is this
I
something in character that Snappy would do, as you envision him, Kilroy?
I imagine Snappy is deeply insecure, so he would be peer pressured into it if you did.
I'm not
Well,
saying we're
let's-
going
No,
to
no,
peer
I don't want to pressure
Yeah,
him
no.
into it.
Yeah,
I just
we're
want to
not
make it
pressuring.
available that if
Done.
he happened to do it, we would think he was pretty cool. That's all.
I mean, we're not officially we're not pressuring him. It's just he's not gonna say no because of the implication.
No. It's more. It's if he
No,
were like
no,
hell
no,
yeah,
no,
let's
no,
go, I would applaud him. But
Yeah, does he
No
seem
peer
hesitant? Because if he seems hesitant, I won't push him on it. But if he seems like I want to do it, I need an excuse to do it, then I'll give him the excuse to do it.
know, fuck it. Snappy will get into the eyesight.
All right, Snappy, go intern.
Alright. He
Alright.
goes in, he comes out, he's unharmed, he becomes a penguin of least coolness, which
I
grants
told you, he was already a penguin of least coolness, so he's just exactly the same then.
except he now has 1 point of cold resistance.
Ah, cool.
Okay.
One-
Wait a minute,
He was a
penguin.
penguin.
How much
Yeah.
fucking cold resistance does he need?
Did he not already have cold resistance?
Yeah.
He's
Against
slightly
magical
more
cold.
resistant than the average penguin.
Magical cold resistance.
Oh, okay. All right, magical.
Oh, hold on. I would like to get into Fireside then.
You?
I
Um,
happen.
it.
Remember, I'm a blaze user.
Alright.
I'm all about
Hmm.
that kind of stuff.
Alright, you
All right, go ahead.
become a bat dwarf of least fire.
All right.
Which
So how's
also
it
means
like
the
when
same
you're
thing in
inside-
slang. So,
Yeah, right, exactly.
so you get 1 point of fire resistance.
Once again,
currently-
Demon plays
so-
a Rizless character.
So I happen to have resistance to non-magical fire and +2 to save against magical fire. Does that give me a +3?
No, it gives you a flat damage reduction of 1.
Okay.
How is it like when you're
Minus
inside the
1
well?
fire.
What was that question, RDP?
How is it like when you were inside the well?
Toasty.
I mean, I'm a blaze user. Fire's like, okay for me. It's- Speaking of, just want to say, Labbies, thanks for the blessing. Cool shit.
Yeah.
Do
Your
we
whole
get
thing
any
is really
response?
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what the
Do
gods
we
want
get
in
any
return.
Thanks for the-
response?
Thanks for the kick-ass blessings.
Mhm.
Yes. Thanks for the awesome blessings and the amazing opportunities you've given us. What
We will
does it want in
definitely-
return?
We'll tell everybody how fucking sweet this place is and how cool you are.
Hold on. We're still continuing through. All right.
Anyone want to push
Let's
the
do
button?
these numbers. Yeah, I will press the button. Having been the one who thanked them and
All right.
everything.
Cool. The archway you came through, rather, slammed shut with a metal door that manifests,
Okay.
and the number 20 lights up,
All right.
and then starts counting down as the light moves.
Oh.
20.
It's like moving from 20.
I'm going
19,
to put my dagger in there real quick.
18. All right. It gets an enchantment appropriate to its whatever side you put.
Mm-hmm.
You just
17. 16.
It's just... Remind me, guys, is this a countdown to an
15.
explosion?
We don't know. Push the button again.
All right, you push the.
button.
All right, you push the button again. All right,
Can we push it again?
all right. You push the button, and the number resets to 20.
All right, let it
19.
count down.
8.
No, the intern can stay here and put. It's like Lost. Got to push the enter the numbers into the computer every now and then, or the place explodes.
17.
What?
No,
4,
no,
8,
it'll be fine. Just let it
16.
count down.
15.
Oh, you want to put 4, 8,
14.
15, 16, 23, 42 into it?
I'm not sure we can.
13.
Okay,
12.
let's.
11.
are we just gonna let it count down?
10. The lights go.
What
up.
choice do we
10
have?
Times. Press it
The
10
lights
times
go up.
real quick.
You press it a bunch.
10 times to
All right,
match the number that was.
It just rapidly resets to 20.
Do the
Okay.
lights come back
Then
on?
we
Yes.
What if
let
we
it
hold the
count.
button down? What if we
Uh,
hold the button down?
holding just 20 flashes.
All right, put a rock on it.
All right.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
So, wait,
The
the,
door-
li-
We
do the lights,
can't. The door disappeared. Just let it
The-
count down. We'll be fine.
do the lights always go out when it goes to 10?
You want to try that a couple times?
I mean, it could be worth noting.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, sure. Let's try it.
All right. You take the rock off the button. You let it go to 10, and then reset it a couple times. Yes, the lights always go out at 10.
Yeah.
So we
just let
can
it
we
count
have dark
down.
vision, so we can still see at least a little bit.
Yes.
Did the door disappear, or is it just barred?
It slammed shut.
It is It is a metal door that is occupying the archway to the south.
I see.
What about the arch? What about the door to the north?
It is still a metal door, and it's still closed.
Why do I have a feeling that this is gonna be a bit of a boss fight if we let it go down to 1?
No, just let go down. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. So 10, the lights go out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. The room starts shaking.
Is the liquid in the well doing anything?
It seems to be shaking a little too, yes.
I see.
4, 3, 2, 1. And the lights come on and the door opens up and the room starts shaking.
Yep.
Stop shaking.
I'm sorry, Kilroy, but I'm familiar with this trick.
I wanted to fly to the moon. I can't tell you, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
Don't worry, we'll get to the moon in
I'm
the
sorry,
second.
Kilroy.
We'll get to
I
the
am
Yay!
familiar with this trick.
So what exactly? I'm assuming this was what, psychological trick?
Yes, it's a psychological trick.
It's for the bold.
Bold?
Is that what it is? Is that what it said? For the
Yeah,
daring.
bold.
For the daring.
Cobalt.
Ah.
We have to be daring.
Yeah, so the door opposite you opens up, and it opens up into a new room. Scale all of that down and move it slightly over here. On with this. Alright, and it opens up into a room. It's a bit like this, and there's a big door over here, door over here. And so on this far door, on this northern door, it is also made of metal, and it has the negative impression of a mask of some kind, or a face, rather. That looks something like this. Where half of it is
A Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
red, and the other half is like bluish. Sorry, my Roll20 is not a great art program.
Sure.
And on the left side is a picture of an erupting volcano on a door.
Hmm.
And on the right side is a picture of some icicles.
Can we go through the middle door?
You try the middle door, and it will not budge. It will not open.
Maybe this is like we have to complete challenges in the two side rooms before the center door opens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Should we split up?
I'm not feeling like splitting up is a great idea.
Yeah, no.
How did splitting up work last time?
Actually worked out not terribly.
Yeah, it was. What was it? The crab battle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're one of. Yeah.
We
It-
almost. We made it out of there just barely.
It was awkward, but it wasn't disastrous for
Yeah.
us.
But we weren't really split up. We were in the same room.
True,
Just
but we were
effectively.
all off doing our separate tasks away from
Yeah.
each other.
No, we're not. We're not splitting up.
All right.
Yeah.
Pick a room. We're staying together.
I'm gonna say let's go for the left because I'm a blaze user. see how that works.
When in doubt, I always go left.
Mm-hmm.
You would.
I do.
Oh, that's actually what the solution to Labyrinth was supposed to be, so...
Well, any maze is ultimately a closed, closed, perfectly enclosed. So if you stay to the left, you will always, or one side really, you will always come out. The traditional labyrinth design, the circular one, just only has one path.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Again, not to scale. So you find yourself going down this left path. It hooks right, and looking up this way, you see a hallway about 100 feet long, where the floor indents down, and it appears to be the entire floor appears to be lava. The floor is lava.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Into the lava.
And on
I
the
was.
in the far side, you see that there's another room and there's a door over there.
So
I was
basically
gonna
just like... Is the lava deep, or can we not tell that?
You can't really tell how deep it is.
I was gonna say, why don't we just have the lava dip person go in first and try to test out the waters? Or lava.
Or we could avoid getting into lava, potentially. That is also on the table.
Like, how different is this lava than the lava in the well?
Well, the lava in the well seemed to be somewhat more magical and not murdery. This lava does appear to be a lot less magical and a lot more murdery.
okay.
Lava-ass lava.
Yeah.
I mean, you're fortunate that you live in a fantasy world, so you're not currently baking alive.
Yes.
True.
All right. Let's see. We've got some 10 feet poles. We've got what do we have that can help us get our way across here? Ropes.
We've got Wand of Create One that we could somehow use.
Great
We
wand.
could throw to gnome. We could
Great
throw to
wand.
gnome. What do you guys think about tossing the gnome?
Want to like punt up like a football?
Yeah,
Don't say it. Don't say it like.
What do you mean? Don't say it like that.
I don't want to hear the phrase "tossing the gnome" coming out of anybody else's mouth.
Why? What the fuck's up with tossing the gnome?
Dad, what did I just say? What did I just say?
I'm very confused.
Good.
Let's not.
Listen, he's like a football, right? He's got a pointy head and everything.
Yeah.
Would somebody please hurl the gnome into the lava? The outcome is really irrelevant.
You said that this is 100 feet long?
Yeah.
Do you think that Boulder Anvil Breaker with his 18th strength can make the throw?
Throw Ogbold 100 feet.
Get some nice spin on him.
I will say, right?
I mean,
Get Tom Brady to comment on it.
it may work.
I mean, like, how
But
how
if it-
tall is the room that we could throw him like a football? And there's gonna be an effective arc that will get him to the other side, and the one hit the ceiling.
Let's
when
put it
Somebody
like this.
play fucking Chariots of Fire.
I'm enough of a nice person to say it may be possible, but if Ogvold is struck down over the course of this, he will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, when we found Ogbold, he was literally roasting over an open fire.
Yes, true.
yeah.
But
He was roasting over an open
Oh,
fire. He was
Ogbold.
not in the fire.
Let's just threaten to do this to Ogwald, and then he'll do it himself, right? That'll work.
He can't
Wasn't there
kick
something he
himself
had- he
over
had-
the water. Over the
No,
lava.
but he can wade through it. wade through the
Dude, I wasn't
lava.
resting because I had a fire-resistant potion, man. Like,
Do you have another fire resistance
You have
potion?
another?
no.
Damn. Too bad for you.
What good are you, Oakwold?
Is there anything else in this room?
Nothing of note now.
Hmm.
Any
Here's
hidden
a-
doors?
I mean, look, we can't kill Oakwold because then we will lose our source of infinite hats.
What happens if we start? What happens if we start casting least frost bolts onto the fire, the lava floor?
Ooh, alright, that will create little areas of cooled lava, aka rock islands.
So it does. It is like Zelda logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have an arbitrary number of those things too. So yeah, let's put in between our fingers like Wolverine claws and fucking start zapping.
All right. I still think that Boulder could make the throw.
We're trying to yeet a
mark out-
gnome 100 feet.
We'll mark out a spot outside where it's safe, and then we'll see if he can make the throw.
Yeah.
We'll test this later. Anyway,
Yes.
let's hop
For
our way
science.
across.
For
Yeah.
dwarf science.
Alright, so you spend a good hour or so, all of you, just shooting frost bolts using your arbitrary number of wands of least frost
Yeah.
bolts to create a little.
For later. You Oakwold.
And you create a little Zelda logic rock bridge across the lava. Huzzah!
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother! Hell yeah!
Oh yeah.
And you get to the other end, which I have a map for, actually.
Ooh.
Gotta find where I put all your. I put all your tokens on the. I'll just grab them from your character sheets, not that room. There we go. That room.
Oh, it's all black.
Yeah, I'm putting your tokens down. Don't get your.
Oh. Sometimes I forget how Roll20 works.
Poorly.
Yeah.
For the most part, yes. And
It is technically functional.
It's like MS Paint. Oakbold, and then our newest edition,
Penguin Man.
Snappy the Penguin. Ooh, I gotta grab
It
his...
better be a penguin picture.
No, I'm sorry, it's not.
How
Puppy
dare
will
you?
also be acceptable.
That is a penguin.
It actually looks pretty cool, though.
Let me
Yeah.
shrink down his...
Yeah, but
That is acceptable.
He's only got 2 health.
No, that's...
Oh god.
That's his
That's his
actions.
act-
I don't have...
it's-
Oh, action.
Yeah.
I don't have
oh,
his,
right.
I don't have his character sheet done because I didn't know he'd exist before this session.
That's how this shit goes.
You gain a conscript. I mean, a volunteer.
Intern.
Intern, yes.
No,
And
that's
I
a
also-
that's a Elon
A
thing.
demon murder student.
I also need to create a different token.
Is that blood in the back over there? Or is this a water room, maybe?
That is a steam vent.
Oh.
I'm assuming we're in the lava side.
Why do you look at that and get blood?
What?
It looked like it was watery and then splotches.
Yeah, alright.
It just
So
looked like
creepy.
bloodstains.
Up here.
Why?
It's like you give someone a Rorschach test, and it's like, all right, what do you see? And they go, mother. Like, okay.
I can't even remember what was the
blood.
purpose of the Rorschach tests.
I don't know if it.
The idea is essentially that by building up a knowledge base and of comparative stuff, you could tell essentially the mindset and general archetypes of thought among people. So he showed 1,000 people the same abstract image, and most people said butterfly, and then one person said bloodstains, and this guy here is probably thinking about some weird stuff.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so
it's not a particularly good test.
Or he's just the one who wasn't lying to you.
Yeah, it feels like pseudopsychology at this point.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, that's psychology for the most part.
True, you can't really replicate a fuck ton of studies in college. That's one of the issues.
It's a big issue. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, so this is a 50 by 50 foot room of hot, craggy rocks. Steam and gas leak out from stone vents in the floor and walls of the room, and there's a big chasm in the middle, as you notice. On the opposite side of the room is a large door with a pile of rubble at its foot.
Oh, this is for the daring, isn't it? I'm going to move up to this chasm. How deep does it look?
Deep.
Deep. How deep is it? Yes.
Yes.
Can I make the jump? Give me a rope.
Sure. I'm gonna be daring. Runs up to the chasm edge. It's like, okay, wait, give me a rope. It'll be.
Why don't you just go around?
This is for the daring. We're supposed to move through here.
There is literal gap between the fucking steam vent and the start of whatever this river thing is.
Is there anything interesting down at the bottom, or is it all?
You can't see.
Or is it all? Can't see the bottom. Ooh.
It's like 5 feet wide, but like it gets pretty narrow, or it gets narrower, and it gets pretty dark down there. And you only have 60 feet dark vision anyway, so
Could drop one of those dark light stones down there. Although I don't know if I find it unlikely that there would actually be anything useful at the bottom of this random chasm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not random, but you know what I mean.
We probably don't want to get near those steam vents, if I had to make a guess. Those things would probably be able to scald the skin right off our faces. So jump across, or maybe here, and then here, and then over to the thing. Oh, I know. We are going to need to cover over these steam vent holes, aren't we? How many rocks are at the door?
It's like a random pile. Also, like a bunch, like a couple dozen.
Of assorted sizes.
Yeah.
That's not like strategically placed or anything. It's just random assortment.
Correct.
I'm moving, by the way, to pick up one of these rocks, and I'm going to toss it on this steam vent.
All right. So as you grab the rock, it is, as you're right here, it becomes extremely hot.
I am resistant to non-magical fire. I have +2 save against magical fire and -1 fire damage. I'm a blaze user.
All right, so you're gonna just tough out the heat.
Can I?
For now.
Okay, then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to toss it onto the steam vent.
All right. You toss it on the steam vent. It just sort of gets shot up in the air and floats on the top of the spout as that rest of the pile of rocks you're interacting with coalesces into a humanoid form.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi there.
Hello.
Hello.
And I think combat will start next time.
Is this a fire golem?
It is.
Lava
We get an opportunity to sort of like we're all out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, did the doors shut when combat start?
I was gonna say,
We
bar
get
the
an
door.
opportunity to kind of position ourselves a bit.
Yeah.
Or is this like a we're taken by surprise situation?
I'll give you like 15 feet of movement.
All right. Are we doing that right
Skirnir
now?
will stay up front.
Might
Boulder is going to...
Might as well. We got a little bit of time to get your initial positioning down.
5,
So
10,
what is
5, 10.
15.
I can be here. That's about it.
and what's the grid size here?
5 feet, 1 square.
Where the hell is some of you going?
Yeah, like why the hell are you up there?
Oh.
Is that,
Okay, I thought-
does that look like 3
15.
squares to you?
And a range of 60 feet. So that's like. So 60 feet covers basically this whole room.
Yes.
At 60.
So I don't need to be anywhere in particular for my songs to be effective.
Correct.
So I might as well. You said 15 feet of movement?
Yes.
I might as well kind of move myself right there then. And then where's Cold Drew gonna be? Can you move like here?
And Snappy and Ogbold will bring up the rear.
Where's
I
Matilda,
can move
by
on-
the way?
if I can have myself moved diagonally.
I assume you
Like-
left the donkeys outside.
We should have given
The
the
donkey. We
donkeys,
were not. Oh, we were not
magic
leading the
boots.
donkeys across a rock bridge over a lava river. I don't think. I think that would have been tricky.
Just a tiny bit.
Matilda's ornery already, so who knows how she would have been like trying to jump from rock
Matilda
to rock.
is a wonderful girl. Don't
She
take
is wonderful,
it for
yes, but she's also very ornery as a donkey.
We wouldn't want to risk her accidentally falling into the lava and melting.
I'm melting.
What would have happened?
Well,
if
you'd more like catch on fire and then burst.
What would have happened if we were to have dipped Matilda into the well?
We would have a donkey of least fire or of least ice or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so you got your positioning down for the most part, and we'll pick up that combat next session.
Maybe we can use an elemental as a fuel source for the airship.
Airship.
That should be one of the things we asked for.
So, any parting words from our players? Starting with Josh.
We're gonna get that airship. I know you don't think we're gonna, but we're gonna.
I'm sure it'll happen eventually somehow.
Just telling you.
We've got wand of fucking fire. I'm pretty sure we can use
Least fire.
that as propulsion.
Yes. Then we have missiles.
Proselytize all the people.
RDP.
Child soldiers is good, I guess. I don't fucking know.
And Damon.
Our new character is from Club Penguin. You can't change my mind.
Facts can't change these feelings. You heard it here. And I think that'll be it for this session today. Bye. Start ending the stream in 5,